Hi, I'm Mike from the Second Section Podcast. Tired of fighting with a soldering iron every time you want to wire up the layout? I've got a good way of wiring up the layout without using any solder at all. Let's have some fun. Here are the two different type of connectors we're going to cover. We're going to start with the Wago on the right. These things are pretty simple to use. All you have to do is pull up on the levers, and that opens up the area for the wires to go in. I found mine at Menards. Here you see the three connector style. They have them also in a 5 connector style, you can see here. And they also make them in a 2 connector style. All of them are right around $7 or $8 for a pack of 10, which really isn't too bad. You can also find these on Amazon.com. Okay, here's the other style. These are from RV Boat Pat. You'll see the Amazon site here in a minute. Same thing, same kind of lever style. You just pull up on these. These are a little more difficult to pull up, but same concept, same basic style. Okay, here we are at Amazon.com, and this is the RV Boat Pat 59-piece lever wire connector kit. And as you can see, you get several pieces of all 4 styles here, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5 connector. This is a great way to get started at wiring your layout solderlessly for not a lot of money. They are just a hair different than the Wago ones, but they don't cost a lot. As you can see, just a little over $11. And here's the wires that I'm going to use. It's 14 gauge right here, and I'm using bell wire right there. So here I have a piece of 14 gauge. I've already stripped to the right length. You just slide it in the hole, flip down the lever. Okay, I'm using the 14 gauge as my bus wire, so I'm putting it on opposite ends of the connector. And I'm only using a 3-pin connector right now. So as you can see, now I've just slid those 2 pieces of 14 gauge into that, flipped down the levers, and they're locked in tight. Those things aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Okay, this is just bell wire used for like doorbells and things of that nature. You can find this at like Home Depot or locations like that. Same concept, just cut the piece you need, slip it into an empty hole, and flip down the lever, and it's locked right in place. That's not going anywhere. Okay, the next couple of little things we're going to see here, I'm just holding on to this thing by one of the wires just to kind of show that it's all connected. One nice thing about this is the fact that if you have any troubleshooting you need to do, it's really easy to actually just make the change. You just open up the lever and pull the wire out. There's no soldering, no electrical tape, no anything you have to deal with. And you can do the same thing with the bus wires. So if you wanted to make a bigger, or have a bigger connector for more accessories or more feeder wires, you just do that right like this and just reverse the process, and then you just start the whole process over. It just takes a matter of seconds. This is where my main bus comes in on each one, and I have each wire is connected, so the red's got its own set of connectors and the white's got its own set of connectors. And as you can see, I've actually got one that's kind of popped open there on me a little bit. I should probably close that up. So here I'm just going to close that quick, and boom, now I'm totally connected again. That's not coming apart. Okay, here's another one of my connectors. This one's a little more intricate. You can see I have my 2 bus wires, one on each end like I mentioned before. Then the ones in the center, the wires in the middle, those wires, 2 of them actually go to feeders. I use 2 of them for feeders, and I actually have 2 feeders inside one of the holes, which you can do very easily. The other one goes to an Iowa Scale Engineering wheel squealer for its power supply. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check out our other videos at youtube.com/Second Section Podcast.